Here's a painting that fell. It's a still life. I'm telling you, I'm amazed at myself. I really am. I'm amazed at the mess I can make. Works in progress. Here's another one. There we go. Here's one I like. Another. It's a small square one. Paddock scene. Another paddock scene. Right here. Here's a nice racing one eventually I'll do something with, maybe sell it or something. I really like this, the look and feel. I don't think I'm going to do much with it. It is what it is. You know, you look at a painting and you go, I can work on the hand, I got to fix this is missing, I need a stick. You know, it's never done in my head. I am never done with my paintings, ever. It's hard to let them go. There are some that are absolutely done. You know what? You'd think that Alphabet Soup was done, the white horse, but you know, it's something maybe I can make that leather on his bridle a little better. Maybe I can do his name a little better. Here's Howling from the 1995 Breeders' Cup post parade. I've done him 100 times as well. My friend Rich Lurie has one of them, an 8x10 I've done. I'm working on this again. I am going to have so much to do when I get laid off. Okay. Here is a statue, a still life of my horse statue. Here's another painting I'm working on, 8x10. It's nice. Here's one I did. It's an English painting. It's based on a photograph from an English magazine. So when you do those, when you take a photo of somebody else's, you you can't really attribute it to yourself because you didn't take the picture. I mean, to take a picture, you can't really steal someone else's images. But when you're desperate for subject matter, which I was when I did this years ago, I just, I did it. And the art gods gave me the justice of I've lost the picture, so I don't know how the hell I'm ever going to finish this painting. But it's cute. It's nice. Well, here's one that I've done many times. It's also out there. It's Secretary. I don't feel bad about doing Secretariat as many times as I've done Secretariat because 1973, how old was I? I wasn't even painting back then. I was in school. I was in how old was I in 1973? 15, 14? Born in 57, 16. Okay. I didn't have a camera to take pictures with it back then. Here again, I'm doing the still life. And down on the floor are some other ones. That image of the 3 horses down there on the floor. I've done that several times as well. That's a running scene from Saratoga. Oh, here's an Art Students League picture I really ruined, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, here's this little one. And here's a bigger one. Okay, here's a little one. Oops, I've knocked into something. And here's the bigger one of the same whole picture. Here's another statue picture I'm working on. I experiment with different grounds. That's why you see so many repeats. And here's some others big ones I'm working on, running paintings, running. They've all been glazed with a coat of Mars Red. That's what they're all laid out here for. Here's Breeders' Cup. This one, I believe this is is this a juvenile? No, this is Saratoga. What am I talking about? Right here, can you see it? Yeah, I'm turning it in. It's at an odd angle, so the distortion is the parallax, whatever you call it. Okay. This is many of the things. Here's a drawing. I've done a lot of drawings, and my drawings are really good. Barbaro. Barbaro, the love of I love Barbaro. I didn't take that picture, but it's too bad. Here's another. You can get many of the same images. I mean, like these horses in motion. You can do horses in motion. You can do photos of horses in motion because it's all the same. I mean, you're not really appropriating. Here. It's a nice head drawing I've done. Okay, my drawings I want to show you. They're all in a folder here. Oh, this is a classic. These are like unbelievable stories from my drawings. Unbelievable because I am a slob. I am a danger to myself. And this, I gotta tell you this story. Okay, let's do these drawings. Okay. Oh, this is nice. It's not finished though. And the thing with drawings is that, look at the shadow of the drawing on it. Nope, it's just a plain piece of paper to separate. Is that they cost a fortune to frame, which is ridiculous. I really love this drawing. I love this drawing. Right here. And I want to show you something. A bird got loose in my studio. This is not to be believed, but this is my karma. A bird got into my studio. When I came in, like, a bird flew out of my studio. I'm like, what the hell's a bird doing in my studio? Do you know that in this entire room, this entire disaster, it was backed by the television in the back of the room? The bird shit on this drawing. And this is where the bird shit, right there. I had to use whiteout. And he shit on it, and it ate into his... Actually, no, you know what? I lifted the shit off, and I put whiteout on it to fix it. But I love this drawing. Okay. Here's another drawing. Yep. This is Keeneland. This is a runner at Keeneland. Here's a post pony. I've done this image several times also on watercolor paper. Again, many of these drawings I've experimented with the grounds. Here is one I've done many times. You actually might have seen this painting. This painting was in my apartment. I've done this horse. Who is he? That's a very good question. It could very well be Awesome Again, but I'm not sure. Could be. Here is, it's okay. This is a, paddock, going to the paddock. Okay. Work in progress. Not really something I probably will finish. The heck is this? This one's an interesting one. It's pencil and India ink. Kind of a different thing. Finish that too when I'm laid off. This is affirmed. Back when he was alive, I went and visited him at his farm. If I wasn't menopausal, I would be able to tell you.